Welcome back to Channel. I'm doing absolutely fine. So the finale is over now, and हमें बहुत सारे clues मिले हैं finale के हिसाब से. To keep the first part of the video spoiler free, this would be the last video of Hawkeye series, and I'm proud that I made through it till the end, even if whatever is happening currently. But like final season में बहुत कुछ नया चीज़ आपको देखने मिलेंगी. Before I start with the background, I'll just give a kind of a spoiler-free review जहाँ पे Hawkeye is kind of there is an amazing scene. This scene like this episode specifically आपको बहुत याद दिलाएगी about the Avengers movie. जिस तरीके से एक particular shot हुआ है. Apart from that बहुत सारी links, बहुत सारे other shows के clues and उन shows का इस shows से क्या link हो सकता है. And I'm not talking about anything which is released right now. I'm talking about something which goes way beyond. आपने title में तो obviously देख लिया होगा. It is directly having a link to Agents of Shield, which is literally making me crazy. So before I start with the breakdown, if you've not seen the episode, just to spoiler alert this video, I am going to talk about how the episode 6 is, and episode 6 के बारे में I'll be doing a screen down breakdown about how things happened and previously क्या हुआ था. And अगर आपने अभी तक ये season नहीं देखा था, just spoiler alert. Now we'll be beginning with the breakdown of episode number 6 of Hawkeye. So last episode हम लोग देखा था कि they are already meeting and they are kind of here to kill him. Obviously she is not with him, and जैसे हम लोग आगे story के हिसाब से जाते हैं, they are already on the verge of knowing that what has happened earlier, Ronin का पूरा past and how he deals with Maya. He directly tells her that it was not directly him whose intention was to kill his dad. It was his boss, the big man who's now kind of revealed as Kingpin. And even हमें अभी Kingpin की identity मिल जाती है. He is directly working along with her mom herself. And जैसे आगे स्टोरी जाती है, now we are in the episode where we directly meet the Kingpin himself, and again he's playing that role which nobody could have played. And उनके बीच की जो relationship होती है, like he is already working with Eleanor for a long time, and they kind of reveal that it was kind of her only option which she kind of having at that specific time. And उसके हिसाब से जैसे आगे स्टोरी जाती है, वो उनको उसको डायरेक्टली बता देती है कि she wants to quit now. She doesn't want to go ahead anymore with respect to whatever deal that they had earlier. And अभी उसके आगे वो उनकी सुनने नहीं वाली है. And she just kind of directly walks away from there. उसके बाद we get to see even this recorded thing was kind of sent by Yelena directly to Cape. So now Hawkeye उसे बता देता है कि he has to help her, because now अगर उसके mom ने directly Kingpin को ऐसा कुछ बता दिया है, then she is in danger now, and like they need to kind of help them now. And she just kind of making a lot of fuss about it because वो बहुत ज़्यादा worried हो जाती है कि उसकी mom के साथ अभी क्या होगा. And she needs to protect her. Obviously her instincts are basically that. And he kind of says that she is his partner, which was such a nostalgic, not exactly nostalgic, but it was such a emotional moment, because she is always trying to tell him that she is going to be her partner. And finally she gets her heroic moment and she kind of dissolves her. And उसके आगे जैसे हम देखते हैं कि माया को जो पहले हॉकाई ने बताया था कि उसका जो रियल रीजन है, she tries to go and confront her. She directly meets Kingpin, and again they had a kind of word about them, जहाँ पे वो ट्राई करती है उससे निकलवाने की कोशिश करती है कि एग्जैक्टली किसने उसको मारा था. But that kind of ends on a very bad note, and they don't go ahead with the plan which she was kind of doing, and then she just walks out of there. उसके आगे वो लोग वो डिसाइड करते हैं कि रोनिन ऑलरेडी सिटी में है, सो उसको रोनिन को भी लाइक हॉकाई भी है, तो उनको पता नहीं कि हॉकाई इज रोनिन, but still they kind of think that about, and the bishop woman is also now walked out. So we main Kingpin के जो 3 targets है, that is going to be Hawkeye, Ronin as well as the bishop woman. And जैसे हमारी आगे स्टोरी जाती है, उससे हमें डायरेक्टली ये तो पता चल जाता है कि Hawkeye and ये दोनों भी साथ में काम करने वाले, and they make kind of a plan कि some more like अगर tonight अगर कुछ होने वाला है तो उसको और ज़्यादा trick arrows की ज़रूरत होगी. And she is again like kind of starstruck, because he's obviously going to make he is always been her biggest role model, and he is now going to help her to make new arrows. And this smile was again amazing. जैसे आगे जाते they kind of start creating all sorts of trick arrows which are super awesome. जैसे आप आगे स्टोरी देखोगे आपको समझेगा कि कौन सा arrow exactly कितनी क्या क्या चीजें कर सकता है. And on top of that they make a lot of arrows which are kind of magnetic, which have some pepper spray always. And again, Stark made this so much more nostalgic. Like Stark Industries, like Tony be there or not, but his legacy would always be there. And he kind of has this all lot other technological stuff away from Stark. And these bunch of all these arrows. Some are directly electronic, some are the actual magnet ones, and some are a lot of blasters. So yeah, obviously he has all that thing with him now. And उसके आगे जैसे हो जाता है, he just tells her that he's kind of with her, and she doesn't have to worry about it because they would be directly because but she also tells that about her past, like when she was alone, when she was a kid. जो हमने पहले एपिसोड पे देखा था, that she was all alone, and her main inspiration was Hawkeye, and seeing him in that sense made her kind of more empowered, and then they just kind of go ahead with respect to the further story. And जैसे हम आगे जाते हैं, she was again just telling that you were brave enough, you were only human, and that is the best part now, which I started liking about Clint, which we really never gave him that much credit about. It was only Clint and Natasha who were basic fighters. Others had superhumans or super technology. These were the two who literally fought with just basic fighting skills, which we humans already have. Or we could have, and then we get to the next point where they are just going to crash the Christmas party which is organized, because वहाँ पे Bishop की जो mom रहेगी वो definitely होगी. तो वहाँ पे ये दोनों पहुँच जाते हैं. She needs to make her mom aware about what threat is going to come after her. And जो बाकी labs रहते हैं like live action role play वाले, उनको भी वो लोग smoothly party में dissolve कर देते हैं as waiters, so that अगर उनको backup की जरूरत पड़ी तो they will be there with her, like उन्हें हेल्प करने के लिए. सो नाउ जैसे हम आगे जाते हैं, अनदर सरप्राइज वी गेट टू सी इज लाइक जहाँ पे जहाँ से वो देख रहा है, हिज क्लियर टारगेट इज गोइंग टू बी एलेनोर, बट वहाँ पे उसको Clint और ये भी दिख जाते हैं, केट भी दिख जाते हैं. तो शी जस्ट काइंड ऑफ ही इज इवन मोर हैप्पी अबाउट इट. एंड तभी हमें ये भी देखने मिलता है कि येलेना इज आउट देयर एज वेल, बिकॉज शी इज टोटली आफ्टर किलिंग हॉकाई. एंड जैसे हम स्टोरी से आगे बढ़ते जाते हैं, एलेनोर वहाँ पे रीच हो जाती है, एंड शी डायरेक्टली गोज टेक्स हर इनटू द किचन एंड शी डायरेक्टली कन्फ्रंट्स दैट. एंड एट दिस लेवल शी गेट्स टू नो दैट इट वाज लाइक शी काइंड ऑफ ट्राइज टू explain her, but still she is definitely not much more sure about it. And before he does that, before he was going to talk about the things, clearly the blast happens and he tries shooting people because like उसने already देख लिया होता है कि यहाँ पे Clint भी है, so he can directly take a Avenger by himself, like he thought, like as if he could. And then we get to see Yelena slipping very much along with him. And जैसे हम आगे जाते हैं स्टोरी के हिसाब से, even Kate के पास वो उसका earpiece हो जाता है, so that they are connected and they could coordinate with each other. And उसी पॉइंट पे हमें भी पता चल जाता है कि दे नीड टू स्टे टुगेदर. एंड जैसे हम आगे जाते हैं, बिफोर इवन द लैब पीपल स्टार्ट इवैक्यूएटिंग एवरीवन, बिकॉज दे वर ऑब्वियसली देयर टू हेल्प देम विद रिस्पेक्ट टू दैट. एंड उसके बाद दिस इज अ वेरी फनी सीन, लाइक दे वर काइंड ऑफ पार्टनर्स सिंस बिगिनिंग. एंड बिकॉज जो पहले भी हुआ था उनके बीच में, इट वाज अ वेरी फनी पार्ट ऑफ द एपिसोड, द एलिवेटर फाइट जो उनके बीच में होती है, द वे दैट दे आर thinking. I really love Yelena right from the moment that her character has been there in the movie Black Widow and now even in the Hawkeye. So all in all, they are all about fighting with each other. And अभी हमें ये भी पता चल जाता है कि जो केट की बॉम्ब है वहाँ से kind of escape कर जाती है. So now he बहुत ज़्यादा दूसरे levels पे different storylines चालू है. So यहाँ पे they both are clearly fighting against each other and an amazing fight sequence happens. And usi same time pe even Clint directly puts an arrow towards him and he is kind of made to suffer. And again, this fight sequence was super amazing. And before she could tell that, she just disappears and she just kind of directly goes down. The way that this is shot, super amazing. Her skills, her Black Widow skills, and when she reaches down, she's still not able to get Clint. And and then Kate just tries doing that, and surprisingly she does that super amazingly. She just walks down that lane, she just walks down that entire rope, gets herself down on the down at the place. That was one of the best part as of now that we've seen directly Kate Bishop character being developed in such a way. And उसके आगे जैसे हम जाते हैं, वैसे Again, an amazing scene. अगर पहले आपने देखा होगा, these guys are super funny. Even they are the tracksuit mafias, but they are super funny. And जो पहले उसने advice दिया होता है about the tickets, वो उसको अच्छा होता है, and he kind of just thanks her for that. But obviously she is not going to leave her about it and just let her go. And talking about all the things that are happening in this specific episode, there are a lot of like nostalgic things, because even यहाँ पे हमें ये देखने मिलता है कि Jack is not really a bad guy. He's a good guy with just good fighting skills. And technically Eleanor was the bad guy. So apparently हमें जो doubts थे Jack के ऊपर, Jack could have killed Armand. Also after all, it was her own mother. So बहुत सारे directions में ये story घूमती है, जहाँ पे even Jack kind of helps him to stop the bad guys. And तभी हमें देखने मिलता है कि जैसे like Clint is already trying to go वहाँ पे he arrives obviously suddenly, and then there is an amazing fighting sequence. Although he thinks that he's going to enjoy it, that fighting Clint is going to make it easy, but he already has a lot of trick things which even attracts like which even helps him to build up even more bigger acting sequence, and he just escapes from there and directly lands up on that huge Christmas tree, which was super funny. And we have this amazing cute owl over here, and he's just sitting on that tree and just looking at what Clint is about to do. And तभी Kate को पता चल जाता है कि exactly where he is, and then she gets to know that he is directly on that tree. And now her thing is going to be to save Clint from that tree. And उसके बाद जैसे हम आगे एपिसोड में जाते हैं, she just directly get asked for her gear. She tells all the lab people that they should get assembled in their own formats, and they should also try to help the others to kind of evacuate. And तभी हमें sideline पे ये भी पता चलता है कि Eleanor, like Maya had a very good relation with him, because they kind of grew together. And Trust Bro is a kind of their company's name, because of which they keep calling them bro, and that was super funny. And here we get to see a lot of more tracksuit mafias are coming along that specific part. And this was again an amazing scene जहाँ पे lab people get dressed into their own live role action play, and they just kind of here to save the rest of people. And Clint is definitely not happy about it, like we are all gonna die. And जैसे हम आगे जाते हैं, like they clearly are helping the other people to like save the city. But the thing which Kate is trying to do, she is just trying to save Barton, and she literally does that. She literally brings that entire tree down on that like ice cape. It could have even hurted him, but finally he is free, he is safe. And जैसे हमें वो देखने मिलता है, वहाँ पे बहुत ज़्यादा और ट्रैकसूट माफिया सेम मोमेंट पे आ जाते हैं, बट Kate kind of saved the thing. This was the electric trick arrow which we saw. There are a lot of many others as well. This was the magnetic one which जैसे उन लोग के सारे मैग्नेट जो मैग्नेट्स की वजह से बहुत सारे जो उनके जो वेपन्स रहते हैं वो डायरेक्टली मैग्नेट पर अट्रैक्ट कर जाते हैं. एंड दिस इज सुपर अमेजिंग सीन जो हमें देखने मिला है. स्पेसिफिकली दिस स्पेसिफिक फाइट वन जो था जहाँ पे बहुत सारे ट्रिक एरोज उन्होंने यूज किए. एंड द सिमिलर अवेंजर्स काइंड ऑफ थिंग जो हमने लाइक द स्लो मोशन में जो सारे अवेंजर्स का सीन, अवेंजर्स असेंबली का सीन पहले मूवी में 2012 में जो था, it was a similar slow motion trick where all of them are fighting with each other. And the way in which this camera angle moves, it is super nostalgic with respect to that similar scene. And जैसे अब स्टोरी आगे जाती है, we get to see that there are even more and more tracksuit mafias who are going to be there. So they just keep kind of moving on from there. Now she needs to go find her mom where exactly she is, because the kingpin is going to be behind her mom, so उसकी mom को भी save करना होता है. So she just goes there, but at the same time Kate is still fighting. And before talking about fight, even they have defeated the tracksuit mafias, Yelena is still here, and there is again whole lot of other fight which happens between Clint and Yelena as well. And on the other side there is also this another fight which is happening, which is between Maya and Kazi, because she is just trying to tell him that he is not really that bad. He could still do good, but unfortunately that does not end on a good note. Even here we have an amazing fight and a sequence happening between Yelena and them as well. And while doing so, he just tells her that it is going to be his life, Maya, and then she just tries to make him convince even more better. At the same time, जहाँ पे Kate directly finally finds her mom, वहाँ पे हमें देखने मिल जाता है कि जो कांच टूट के directly Kingpin is in front of her, and there वो बोल देता है कि उसको don't leave, but at the same time Kate arrives over there, and there's an amazing fight. Even that happens between them. Before that fight happens, यहाँ पे जो ongoing fight चालू होती है between Kazi and Maya. There's like she just tries to convince him that it is not too late. Maybe they can be good people. They can leave all this behind her, and but she doesn't let him go. And technically he's not dead, but technically also he is not alive, and he just warns Maya that he's coming for you, so just escape as soon as possible. And then we get to see this amazing fight between Kate, all her trick arrows which are there. At the same time, there is an amazing fight happening between Clint and like her as well. And जहाँ पे वो फिर भी बता देता है कि she sacrificed herself, but उसको still उस पर यकीन नहीं होती. And उसके आगे जो सारे trick arrows थे, like वो बहुत तरीके से उसको बताने की कोशिश करता है कि because obviously the real reason उसको अगर बताने का तो कोई भी believe नहीं करेगा. We've seen, so we know that. But in the real MCU world, people are not exactly going to know what exactly happened at Vormir. But I don't even know whether they have let the other Avengers know exactly किस तरीके से हुआ, वो पता किसी को नहीं है. They just knew that they wanted a soul and she sacrificed her soul. But किस तरीके से हुआ था, and the way that he tried stopping her, that was super nostalgic, sad at the same time. And this fight, this trick which he had taught her about flipping a coin, she does that, and the rest of the arrows work, and she kind of blasts him. That was a super amazing moment. And now she just kind of goes back to her mom and tries to tell her whether she's okay. But at the same time, the cops arrive over there. Ironically, whatever was happening at the Christmas thing and at the Ice Capade thing, no cops were there. But at the same time, we get to see that the cops have directly arrived at where Eleanor and Kate are technically there, and there she kind of questions her, like, is this what heroes do? Do they arrest their moms? But this is again like she had to do what she had to. And जब भी she's about to put a bullet inside Clint, Clint starts whistling that secret whistle. If you have seen the Black Widow movie, you would definitely relate to this. जो whistle खाली उन दोनों को पता होती है. That was their thing between Natasha and Yelena, and तभी उसको पता चल जाता है कि like he's really making sense. He's talking real, and then she just becomes super emotional, and she just kind of at the end says to him that he got to spend more time with her because they were separated because of that plane crash and everything which kind of happened. If you have seen the movie, you would know the entire story, what happened exactly. And plane crash होने के बाद like she is still very much emotional, and like she is now with Clint. So I don't know whether in the second season would we still see Yelena, and what was her connection again with that lady from Veep, which kind of appeared even at the end of which was again a villain in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. What exactly that storyline is, I'm still super not sure about, because Hawkeye देखने के बाद ये तो clearly पता चल गया है कि at least Yelena is not a part of that dark Avengers which she is kind of planning along with that fake Captain America. And later जैसे हम आगे जाते हैं episode में, they are kind of standing together, but Yelena kind of leaves them, and now we are again back at the scene जहाँ पे somehow this guy is able to save himself. He doesn't die technically, but वहाँ पे we get to see Maya, and she just puts a gun at him. He tries to tell her that they are family, they've grown up together, but we just get to hear a gunshot. So he's definitely killed. And now Maya has killed them, everything is fine. They are just, the Lappers are going to go back. They technically are kind of Avengers, and he is kind of a good guy. So we kind of guessed, we kind of predicted that Jack could be a kind of a different, a bad person, but turns out that he is going to be a stronger one. And then he says that he has done a lot of things, and he has like everybody that we come across in some way, in every way, he kind of gives her a huge compliment that she outdid herself. She did such an amazing. She actually did an amazing job over there. And then they kind of also talk about Kingpin and what all happened. So they should really walk that dog. Definitely, I missed Pizza Dog in this episode, but at the end we would get to see him. And they have even named him and his new name instead of Pizza Dog. They have named them as Lucky. So now on the Christmas day they are back at the home. This is a kind of a post-credit scene. If you've missed it, this you can right away watch it, because not many of the episodes of the entire TV shows were having a post-credit scene. But in this post-credit scene, there is a huge clue about Agents of Shield, and this clue is about which you would about to know. So जैसे वो अंदर जाते हैं, they just bring the dog as well. All are happy. He finally meets his wife, and when they are just having a chat, he kind of just hands over what he found with respect to Ronin, and he just says that you are never going to guess what was found in that specific thing in the black market auction in New York City. And then he just hands over the watch to her, and at the back of this watch there is the Shield logo. So as far as I know from the comics, the Mockingbird is going to be the one who is going to technically marry Hawkeye from the comics point of view. Technically, I have not seen the entire show of Agents of Shield, but so I'm not technically sure about whether she is going to be Mockingbird or whether she could be recreated as a character of a Mockingbird, because of the copyright things with respect to Marvel, with respect to MCU, or with respect to the overall things which were there. Whether there was a Mockingbird in the past, or they could recreate a Mockingbird, how they kind of keep recreating the cannery in Arrow, if you know what I mean. So this could just be an amazing thing to look forward to, because we have a direct reference to Agents of Shield now. And यहाँ पे we kind of end the first episode because they are finally going to burn the Ronin suit and all the bad things which were there, which were kind of related to that. So she just asked him, could she ask her one thing, and she kind of names herself as the Hawk Lady, which he obviously thinks is terrible. And they just try keeping or predicting more names which are kind of all bad, and that is technically the end of this final episode. Alright, that is it for the finale, and super amazing. While we already have other shows and other movies, be it Spider-Man, be it the post-credit scene of Spider-Man No Way Home. If you have not seen, we clearly have an official trailer about the multiverse of madness and what's going to happen in that. So at best, all of these magical things or the superpower things and the upcoming movies, Thor or be it Captain Marvel, in this MCU world, there is still a lot of reality which we got to see from this TV show at least. And I'm super glad that I was successfully able to make a kind of a breakdown review of at least every episode, and it was super fun watching them. So do let me know what your thoughts are about the post-credit scene specifically. Do you as well think that his wife is kind of in a development of Mockingbird? Would she be that character, or in the season 2 how things would appear and how the characters would be facing? So thank you so much for watching until if you are still watching, and please subscribe kar dena channel ko if you have liked the entire video, and I'll be meeting you in the next video.